Hey everyone, this is Small Joyful Things. As always, my name is Claire. I go out to thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, and sometimes I buy things on Craigslist. And I look for things that either make me feel happy or tell me a story, and I bring them home and find out everything I can about them, and then tell you guys about them. So here's what I got for you today. I still don't have a good place to put the iPad. I've had to raise the camera up again because what I've got for you today is a little bit big. It is my first picture. I hope you can see this. It's like the full size of it in the frame. You get the bonus reflection of me. Hope you can see the lady. So what have we got here? We have an antique lithograph, and the frame is 11 inches across. It is too long for my ruler. I'm going to say it's 13 inches high. The actual lithograph itself is about, I want to say 5.5 inches. 5.5 by 7.5, yeah. 5.5 by 7.5. So okay, so what have you actually got? Yeah, see, you can see my reflection. It is hard to film, I gotta tell you, when you got a tripod right in front of your face. Anyway, I turn her sideways so I don't hit the camera. Hopefully you can take a look at her. So this is a printed lithograph, which means that the actual woman herself, like that's not like the line work or whatever would be, is actually printed. The colors are all hand painted, and the detail is just absolutely amazing. We've even got the artist's signature around there. I cannot determine if this is, I can't really determine the artist at all, unfortunately. As far as I can tell, it's N. Eggemeyer. As far as I can tell, there is no one of that. There's no extant kind of artist known by that name. So this is most likely someone fairly obscure, I would have to say, which does not in any way take away from the fact that this one, like the picture itself, is absolutely beautiful. Now, as with antique pictures, what do you always do? You got to look at the back. So if you turn it over, we have a mark. And I'll just lift it up. There we go, gallery mark. K38517462. As far as I can tell, this is a stock number. Like this is like a stock number related, like it's like related to this particular print. Hand colored romance. I love the name. Radio Picture Frame Company Inc. 1540 Covert Street, Brooklyn, New York. Now, I picked this up because I looked at it and thought that she was beautiful. And then I looked at the back and thought, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. It came all the way from New York. And then I looked closer at like the actual, the matting and everything itself. And if you actually look, this is all like hand cut, hand drawn, hand painted, whatever you want to call it. Like it's really very beautiful. Like I just love that kind of style. That's so kind of early 1900s kind of a look to it. But so the other thing as well, it's nailed in, and I can't get over that. I thought, oh, of course, you know, modern clips didn't exist yet. Of course, it's nailed in. I did take the opportunity to actually take the two bottom nails out and just kind of check underneath the cardboard to see if there's anything interesting in there. There is not. It's literally just the piece of cardboard itself, and the matting and the lithograph. So who is this? And the answer to that is that this is a company which, as far as I can tell, did a lot of these kind of framed lithograph style prints. They did all, this is the reason that they had these different names and everything printed on the back or whatever. Like they did all different kinds of like hand painted prints and different, and they did framing and everything as well. And I think this is basically part of their regular business. They have multiple different addresses that show up from people basically asking about the company, about where it would have existed in New York. This one, the 1540 Covert Street, I'm hazarding a guess based on that address and the style here that this particular lithograph is probably from the 1920s. So this is like the Roaring 20s kind of a thing, you know. It's not, I mean, it's not a flapper dress, but you know, it's got a kind of a, you know, it's got that kind of a feel to it. It's got that kind of opulence to it. I like it. Like she's got she's got the roses and everything. Like I really do like it. I'm not sure exactly what the style is calling back to. I'm not familiar enough with art to kind of look at that and kind of be able to identify what exactly it is, like based on the style of dress and stuff. I just kind of think it looks a lot like art that I would have seen from like the 1910s, 1920s. So what exactly happened with these guys? And the answer is that like, I kind of can't find out anything really about them. Now, so far my Google foo has basically failed. They definitely did exist. They were in Brooklyn, New York, and they created a lot of this kind of art. And now they're not around anymore. I get the feeling that they didn't really exist past the Second World War. So if they were there, I don't think they lasted very long. But still though, what they actually did, really, really nice. And I have to assume that this is like the original frame and everything as well. Despite the fact, like, I mean, the frame unfortunately is in not great condition. She's perfect, the matting's perfect, the glass even is perfect. Frame itself, oh, it's been, you know, it's seen better days. It's been worn quite a bit. I think she would probably be better off if she was put into a different frame. She's just very nice the way she is. So, am I going to keep this? Probably not, because I've got nowhere place to put it. The kind of art that I like is generally not this kind of thing. I like, you know, kind of more, well, basically more abstract kind of stuff. I'm probably going to put this whole thing up on Etsy. I'll see if, you know, who's interested in vintage prints. Worth seems to be incredibly variable. I'm going to have to just take a look and see, but like I can't really price based on other prints like this because they did a lot of different types. Considering that I bought this for $10, I would say that at the most I'm probably going to sell it for is maybe $30 to $40. I would really have to go and check and see, because again, this one is actually, it's a lithograph, it's hand painted, it's in its original matting, it's in its original frame, and you have the reference to the company that actually did it on the back. So I don't know, I'm hazarding a guess in this case. The reason that I liked it is because it was clearly very well made, and so I've got to go based on that. Like, if you can't really establish provenance, you kind of just have to, you know, look at what you've got in front of you and think, what's someone going to pay for just what this is right now, which is this lovely lithograph picture of a, you know, an old style dress and everything, and that has been very, very nicely executed. So make of that what you will. So there you have it. This is my small joyful thing for today. Thank you very much for watching.